hypocrisy in all of that is not lost on most of you, right? The hypocrisy in that, they want less government because they control their lives. But yet they're giving it away so that the rich and corporations control our lives. This has to end. And I see this great uprising, and just today, they celebrated the 1 year since the bomb was dropped, as Walter so eloquently says. And my daughter is down there, she goes to school, so she sent back some pictures of it. And, it was not quite as big, but still they had, Malin Mitchell speaking to the crowd, and, they were all gathered on those steps like they were about a year ago. And the sign, holding some great signs, and she's taking pictures of signs, including Walker hates puppies. That's my personal favorite. And it just reminds us all that who would have thought that, people will come out of their shell for a day or a week or a month and walk around the Capitol, and this is what Walker thought. Then they'll all just go home, back to their lives, and we'll just keep screwing them. And they'll get used to it. Right. Because that's what's happened. We've all gotten used to these things because they've been gradual, but there's their big mistake. They forgot about gradually going after us and picking us apart. He decided to go great guns all at once, and then people woke up, realized what was happening. And look at this, it's still going on.
It's getting worse.
Still going on. But it's getting better, Cindy. It's getting better. We gathered 1 million signatures in the state of Wisconsin to get this guy out. 140% of what we needed to get rid of molten. People stood out there in the wintertime. Now, I posted something this week because I was so frustrated after listening to conservative radio and them making up stories about how we collected those signatures, that they had parties like this and then passed out phone books and people filled out petitions out of the phone books. That was... Well, they went right to the Smith section. And they did really well there, but and it's like, what is wrong with these people that they think the worst of everyone? Whereas I honestly, maybe because I'm still a little naive, and some people know me for a long time, and I was really naive back in kindergarten, that I still look for the best in people. But I think that's really a big difference between being a liberal and being a conservative. You still continue to cup half full, cup half empty thing. And don't ever quit looking for
your cynicism is not keeping up with reality.
But Don, when you meet someone one-on-one, I know you still do the same thing.
I do.
That's right. But it's so crazy that that's the way they want to believe. But they could not believe that people would actually go out voluntarily, no pay involved, and walk out there in the cold weather and collect signatures door to door. I know I was doing it, and I know pretty much everyone in this room is doing it. And stand out there on those corners with the wind howling and collect signatures and love it. They couldn't believe anybody would do that because they wouldn't do it. That's why we don't see any practical recall.